I am Guy Philippe, elected senator for Grados, Haiti.
Senator, tell us about your history, both personal and political.
As I said before, I'm Guy Philippe, born here in Pestel in 1968. I studied here in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Saint-Louis-Gonzague, and then went to school, university in Mexico and Ecuador. And I was graduated as an officer for the armed forces, Haitian armed forces. And then I studied law, Ecuadorian law in Ecuador, in Quito. After that, I came back to Haiti in 1996. I became a police commissioner because the army was disbanded. I joined the police force from 1996 to 2000 when Aristide accused me of plotting a coup. So some friends and I, we had to leave the country. We came back in 2003, 2004. I was the chief of the rebellion. I led the rebellion and I'm very proud of that. And we took Aristide out of the country. He was a problem, he was a dictator. So I think in 2004, my guys and I, we saved Haiti. And now I went to election, and despite for more than 16 years, I would say 12 years, I have a very bad press against me. You know, people don't understand me, some people hate me, and they don't even know me. Because rich people in Port-au-Prince don't like me, because I'm different. So they try to persecute me, they try to kill me, but my people just show the entire world that they believe in me. I went to election, they said it was not good, even though I win the first election. They did it again, I win again. And the third time, they did it one more time, and I win again. So I have to say thank to my people, to Asian people, and to people from Ghana, and I will tell them I will do my best.
Senator, you were telling me last night about how you feel about the American government. What would you like the American government to know about you?
I have an issue with the U.S. embassy here in Haiti. I don't know why, but they've been trying to kidnap me and to kill me illegally. They have no rights, no jurisdiction here in Haiti. But for more than 3 times, even though the ambassador said it was not us, I know it was them. But they know they cannot say it officially because it's illegal. But I will tell the American government that every empire that put immorality in his way to govern will fall. You cannot govern people with immoral stuff. American people is good. They have good heart. They've been helping everywhere. And they've been helping us a lot. I know we have good people in American government. But I will tell them that in the embassy, there is a faction working with the upper class in Haiti and trying to eliminate people that the upper class, the Asian upper class, doesn't like. I will tell them to stop. I will tell them that they are an empire, they are very strong, they are very powerful, but they should use their power to help people, poor people, not to come in Port-au-Prince and be, I don't know, the vassals of this elite.
Do you feel the U.S. is against you?
I'm not saying the USA. If USA wanted to kill me, I would be dead by now. I'm not in hiding. I'm everywhere. I did my campaign normally. If USA wanted to eliminate me, I would be eliminated. I'm telling you that there is a faction in the US embassy working with the upper class, the Asian elite, that try to stop me. They've been trying for years. Now I heard that I have a warrant in Miami. But I've been telling everyone that I want to see this warrant. If it's legal, if it's a good warrant, I will go and face justice. But there's a way, there's a procedure. You cannot come to a country and do whatever you want. You will go by Interpol, you'll send the warrant, and I will go. And I will go. I have nothing to hide. I've been telling them for years, show me proofs. You cannot say Guy Philippe, when he was a commander in 1998, you have reasons to believe that he was in drug trafficking. You cannot say that, and because you say that and you come and arrest some people, some guy, you have to come with proof and go to justice and show it to justice. I've sent my lawyers in Miami. Every time they go to the DA office in Miami, they said, still document, still what? Still, no one can see it. So I don't know why. But anytime I will tell the government, the US embassy, even the guys that doesn't like me, they don't like me. I'm ready. If they have a warrant, a legal warrant, they will do it the legal form, the legal way, and I will go and face justice.
As a newly appointed senator, what is your idea of change for the Grandans and for all of Haiti?
I think US, Europe are doing a mistake for so long. They think democracy is election, 5-year terms. No, democracy is not only that. Democracy is the right. Young people has to go to school, to find good schools and to go and to study. Democracy is the right. Poor people has to eat when they want to eat. Democracy is the right that we as human beings has to live as men, not like we're doing it in Haiti. We don't have any democracy in Haiti. We have elections sometimes, but it's not that. I don't think democracy is that. Democracy is more than 5 years term or 4 years term for a president. It's the right to go to school, the right to have health care, the right to eat when you're hungry, and the right to live as a man.
How can you fix Haiti's problems?
First of all, is to fight corruption. Our biggest problem is corruption. Every president, every prime minister, every minister or director, when they get power in Haiti, they think they should be rich. More quick, the quickest way possible. Even the senators and the deputy, this is what they're doing in Haiti. I think my people need an example. And I will pray, God, and I hope I will be that example. Someone that will go and fight corruption. Because we're not poor because it's a fatality. No, we don't have to be poor all the time. We can change things. But first of all, it's not international aid that will help us. It is Haitians that have to fight against corruption and see how we can live as Haitians. We don't have to be like monkeys trying to do what Americans guys are doing in the States or Europeans are doing. We're not America. We're not Europe. We're a small country. We can live modestly without begging anything. And we will do one day.
As senator, how are you going to prove to the people that you are not corrupt?
They will say, this is the first time I'm going to be in a government job, in a elected job. So after 5 or 6 years, they will judge me. If I was not that good, so they won't elect me anymore. But I just ask them to believe that we have good people in Haiti. They've been telling us for years that Haiti is a failing state. We're not. If we're poor today, United States, France, Europe, they have their responsibility. If we're poor today, history shows us what the French did in Haiti for more than 3 centuries. They came, they put us in slaves, they didn't send us to school. That's why we're like this. We are poor today because Spain came with Christophe Colomb and they stole all the gold we have in Haiti. That's why we're poor today. And we are poor because the United States came here in 1915 with a political of segregation, racism, and they took everything we had in our bank. That's why we're poor today. And today we want to be a better country, but we will ask those big countries to respect what they call autodetermination des peuples. That means every country should be able to live its own way, the way they like, if we respect certain rights, people rights.
What are some of the problems that the people of the Grandans region face since Hurricane Matthew?
Well, after the cyclone now, they cannot even sleep. You've seen it. And no homes, no houses, no food. We have to wait for international aid coming with 150 kilos of rice for those people for 2 or 3 months. And they're starving. They're starving. And this is the biggest problem, is starvation. And not able, as a father, not able to give food to your kids, as a mother, not able to sleep with your family. So it's a big problem. And I think if we fight against corruption, we can solve those problems. We have enough money to rebuild Haiti, enough money. If we fight against corruption, if the NGO invest in better stuff. You know, after the cyclone, I've seen more than 50 NGOs in Gradas, but they all go to cholera to fight against cholera or stuff like this. But I would like them to invest in rebuilding schools, to give scholarships to young people to go and study and then come back to help our countrymen. I would like them, I will ask them, please, if they can invest in agriculture so we can produce. I think this is our biggest problem. We have to produce. We cannot be a people of beggars every month waiting for 50 kilos of rice or beans. No, we are more than that. We have a great history and we should respect it.
Now, I'm here on behalf of New Life Children's Home and World Harvest Missions, led by Sister Miriam Frederick. What do you say to groups like that support the Pastel region and the Grandans?
I can say that this is one of the fewest organizations that really help. When we have problem with electricity, as an example, Sister Miriam and her team came here with a big electrician group, and thanks to her and to the group, they still had electricity. And she's been helping with the hospital, with health. This is the kind of help we need. People that not come with beans or rice every now and then, but people that give us a quality help. And Sister Miriam and her group have been giving us quality help. When I say something, it's because I believe it. And she's been good to us and to my people. And I say thank you.
New Life also supports your brother's hospital, and he's the only doctor here in this region of over 100,000 people. What has to happen at the hospital to improve conditions?
I have to say that thanks to Sister Miriam and the groups, the hospital has been giving better service. But it's far from being a good hospital. I think we need, I don't know, we need almost everything. Now the hospital is like that. But if a girl has problem, a pregnant girl has problem, there's nothing we can do. She will die. She will die because we don't have ambulance, we don't have cars to take those girls to Lekai or to Jeremy, 3 to 4 hours driving. So we need ambulance, we need good physicians, we need a lot of stuff. But I'm not going to ask Sister Miriam to do everything. The state should, the Haitian government has its responsibility too. I respect what she did for us, but I will tell her we have no one else. She's been the only one for years trying to help.
What would you like the American people to know about Guy Philippe?
I want American people to know that I'm not an enemy. People have been saying Guy Philippe is a leftist, Guy Philippe is a Chavista, Guy Philippe is like Castro. I do like Castro. I do like Hugo Chavez. I do like every man that tried to help his countrymen. But I'm not an enemy. And my family is American. My wife is an American citizen. My kids are American and living in America. So I have nothing against American people or American. And I really thank Sister Miriam and his team, his group, that for years have been helping us. Even though the press was saying bad stuff about Pastel, Sister Miriam, his team, her team, always come here and help us how they could. And I said, from the bottom of my heart, I told her, thank you.
What will be your first action as senator?
My first action as a senator will be to ask my colleagues to vote an extreme urgent law to help those 4 departments that has been sacked by the hurricane. So, you know, we have people living in extreme conditions in Gradance, in South Haiti, in Sud-Est, Jacmel. So we need a law that we have to pass a law of extreme urgency to help those people. We have to help them. Because when it rains, it's a problem. When it's sunny, it's a problem. They cannot sleep, they cannot eat. And we really need to help them. The step of Haitian government should help them. This is the first fight.
What are some of the things you want to do for Grandans?
I would like to give Ghanaians electricity, or to help Ghanaians to get electricity, not me, but trying to help with the government so we can have electricity for Jeremy and the biggest cities so people can live normally. And then I would like to improve our production, to produce more, to ask less, to beg less, because we have to take back our dignity as a people, as a nation. And if we have to have back our dignity, we should give ourselves food. We should be able to give food to our people. And I will fight for production, national production.
What do you want us to leave here today knowing about you, Senator Guy Philippe?
I will only say that I'm not the man that the press described. When people start to know me, and they will know me as a senator, they will see who Guy Philippe is really is. Thank you very much for this opportunity.